Hey there, everyone. This is Kellyanne, the High Priestess, bringing you divine messages today. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is going to be your collective weekly love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Gemini. I'll be taking a look at your recent past, your present, and near future energies for you, as also, and also at any obstacles or challenges that you're currently working through. I'll be asking Spirit for advice and messages to help you along on your soul's journey as well. All right, Gemini, I've already pre-shuffled with your energy so that we can get started. I was off for a few days. I gave myself a little rest. I was feeling very tired. So I took some time to just, sleep and kind of meditate and go to the park with my dogs. And I kind of feel so much better now. When you're feeling so tired like that, it's very important that you take care of yourself, because when you're out of sorts like that, you really are no good to yourself or anybody else for that matter. So I feel so much better. So thank you for your patience. All right. So let's begin. We've got a good shuffle going on. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors and loved ones that have crossed over. Thank you for this gift of divination, and thank you for your blessings and for your protection. As I attempt to clarify and interpret these messages and advice that you are channeling through me today, Spirit, I ask that you please be as specific as possible so that I may interpret your messages correctly and provide accurate guidance for my seekers. So right away, we have a card that wants to come out. We have the Three of Pentacles here in reverse. We're going to start by looking at your recent past, Gemini, to see what's going on. And then we'll move forward into your current energy, okay? Can I have some more information for Gemini for recent past, Spirit, please? Let me know when you're ready. The Three of Pentacles really speaks to you having a difficult time possibly collaborating or cooperating with someone. Okay. Maybe you were working on a project together. This could be some kind of endeavor, maybe that had to do with your job or your work, or it could just be even with your partner or your person, something that you were possibly working on where you were just having a hard time like gelling, like you were having a hard time seeing eye to eye, right? Maybe you felt like one person was like doing more of the work than the other person, or you just felt like you were trying to, do your part in like a group, and you felt like maybe somebody was falling short, or maybe you couldn't give as much energy toward the situation as you wanted to. But there's definitely like a situation where there's like a lack of collaboration here, or somebody's not cooperating here. That's what I'm strongly feeling. Now, with this Two of Wands, I feel, Geminis, that you possibly had to make a decision about this. Like maybe you decided, you know what? I'm not quite sure if this is where I want to go right now, or maybe I'm not quite sure if this is something that I want to continue pursuing. And you kind of felt like you had to make a decision about, which way you were going to go with this. Like, were you going to stay and kind of try to work on this, or were you just going to kind of hit the high road and take a new path for yourself? That's what I'm strongly feeling in the recent past. Okay. So let's look at your current energy right now. All right, so I have the Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so we have fire energy, we have earth energy here, guys. So currently what I'm getting for you, Gemini, is that right now you're having a hard time making a decision about something. Just like you were in the past. Like you were trying to decide what you were going to do about that situation. Okay? I feel like possibly you feel like you have a lot on your plate right now, or possibly you're trying to kind of balance two things in your life. Like maybe you're working two jobs, or maybe you're maybe working and going to school, or possibly you're dealing with two people and you just don't know how to handle them right now. But I feel like you're having a hard time making a choice. You're having a hard time making a decision. Okay. And the reason that you're having a hard time making a decision is possibly because you feel like you really want to kind of wind up in a situation where you're in a relationship or some kind of relationship where the person is being 50-50 in the setup here, right? Like you want some kind of reciprocity here. You definitely want to feel like you have a partner that gives equally, whether that's financial assistance or emotional kind of support, where you feel like your partner has your back, right? And this is not something that you're willing to kind of give up on. Like, this is very important to you. Okay. I'm getting the sense that you believe in this. This is something that you're defending, right? Something that you're kind of digging your heels in. And although you're very tired and you feel like maybe you've been through it, like you've been through the ringer, you feel like you're exhausted maybe from what happened in the past, you feel like you're not willing to give up. Like, you're still kind of digging your heels in on this issue. Like, there's no way I'm going to be in a relationship with somebody who is not being an equal partner, or somebody who's not, being 50-50 here. Okay. Now, you do have the Knight of Pentacles here. So somebody is definitely like taking a long time. They're taking their time, but they are moving toward securing things financially in the near future. Okay. Because, knights are always moving. So this person is kind of taking the steps necessary, but in a slow and methodical way, to kind of secure the future, possibly financially, or make decisions, or maybe move money around, so that down the road, things feel more secure. Okay. So it's possible that maybe you're struggling with this. Like, you're trying to maybe make things happen more quickly, or possibly you feel like maybe because this is like a night energy, like you feel like they're not being as consistent as you'd like them to be, or they're not moving as quick enough as you'd like it to be. And you are holding fast to your idea that you absolutely only want, like reciprocity here in your current situation. Because based on the past energy, like I was saying, I feel like in the past you were not able to have that, partnership that was collaborative and cooperative, and it caused you to have to make a decision and possibly take a different path for yourself. So here I'm kind of feeling that juggling, like, what do I do? Do I wait and see if this pans out, or do I just kind of, put down something here? But you're definitely like in this position where you're trying to make choices about something. Okay. So let's take a look at what your current obstacle is. And then we'll see what else is going on. Okay. So what is the current obstacle or the current challenge for Gemini, please? Thank you. All right. So we're getting the Temperance card. The Temperance card has to do, first of all, it's major for Sagittarius. So the Temperance card really has to do with you having to maintain that balance, like, and that has a lot to do with this Two of Pentacles, right? I was saying, like, you're trying to bring balance into your life somehow. The Temperance card has to do with you needing to kind of reestablish that sense of feeling leveled, right? That sense of having like that calm sense of flow in the home, like in your environment. You don't want to feel stressed. You don't want to feel like you're worried about things. You don't want to argue. Like, you just want to bring everything down. You want to temper your emotions, temper your reactions to things. You want to kind of bring that balance emotionally, physically, psychologically into your current setting. Okay. And again, it's the same thing with this Two of Pentacles. Like, you're trying to find balance. You're trying to find equality, right? Six of Pentacles, same thing. You want to have that 50-50. So this is very important to you. I'm getting this sense, Gemini, that having that 50-50 relationship where your person is giving equally and taking equally, and you guys are working together as a team, as a partnership, very, very important to you. That's what I'm strongly feeling right now, okay? Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. And here we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this is what you don't see coming. Now, I'm going to clarify these cards as well to get some more information for you. But the Eight of Cups in reverse really speaks to somebody who in the past may have walked away from this relationship or may have pulled back their energy from this relationship because they felt like it wasn't serving them, or they just felt like, for whatever reason, emotionally it wasn't meeting their needs. Okay, so whether this was you or your person, I'm not sure yet. But this card in reverse has to do with somebody saying to themselves, is it worth me coming back? Is it worth me, investing my time? Should I stay or should I go? That kind of thing. Should I keep walking or should I come back and see what becomes of it? Because remember, I said it's very clear here that this sense of equality is extremely important to you. It's not something that you're willing to give up on with the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. You're willing to defend this. This is something that you feel is super important to you, Gemini. So let's see what else is going on. So can I have some near future energy for Gemini? Let's see what you can expect coming around the corner, guys. Okay, what's coming around the corner for Gemini? What's coming around the corner for Gemini? Okay, too many cards. Whoa. Thank you. All right, so we have the Judgment card in reverse, major for Libra. So there's definitely some kind of decision that needs to be made here, but the problem is you may be missing the signs of the red flags, guys. The Moon card is major for Pisces. It may be that something is hidden or obscure to you right now, or like you're not seeing the whole picture. It could also be that things are not what they seem. Okay, so let's see what else we have for you coming up. Okay, you're also getting the 6 of Wands in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, so what I'm strongly feeling here, guys, is that in the near future, you're going to possibly feel like things are just not working out the way that you wanted them to. Like you're going to feel like you're not really feeling victorious. Like you don't feel like you're successful. You may feel like your person is like ignoring you or not paying attention to you. They're not hearing, what you have to say, or they're not listening to your opinions about things. You may feel like they're not recognizing your contributions, or they're not recognizing, your part in this union. But like I said, I'm feeling like something is not what it seems. Okay. Like it may seem that way to you, but I feel like that's not how it actually really is. The thing that I'm picking up though here with this Judgment card is that there are things that you may be missing. There may be some kind of signs or signals here that you may be missing. When the Judgment card comes up, guys, it has to do with you kind of releasing past energy that wasn't serving you, baggage, emotional and psychological baggage, releasing that need to control everything and kind of force your will and kind of force things to happen, because life doesn't work that way, right? The Judgment card really has to do with karma. It has to do with like fate and destiny, and, having the divine kind of step in on your behalf and understand that there are things working in the background that we don't necessarily always see, right? With this Moon card, like sometimes things are supposed to work out in a certain way. And as much as we try to, force our will and try to make things work and bend people to, do things or behave in a certain way, because that's what we want, the universe has bigger plans for you sometimes. So, that's kind of what I'm strongly feeling here. Like, I feel like you're going to have to make a decision, but, I'm kind of getting the sense that things are not exactly the way you're seeing them, may not exactly be accurate. Okay. So, with this 8 of Cups, again, what you don't see coming is that you may be questioning whether or not, should I keep walking from this relationship, or should I stay away, or should I come back and give it another try? So let's get some information here to see if we can clarify what's going on. Okay. So the first thing I'd like to clarify here is this 7 of Wands, right? You're not willing to give up. This 9 of Wands. It's like that wounded warrior, like you're tired, you've just been through it, you're so exhausted, but you're still not willing to give up because you believe in that sense of partnership. You believe, that things can work out. And here we go. Like the Ace of Cups, like you may have had in the recent past, a missed opportunity in love. And it may have been, like I said, because you just could not cooperate or collaborate or work together with a person from your past, and there was like a missed opportunity, right? So and now it's like you're possibly either you're trying or your person is trying to kind of methodically plan ahead for the future, get that sense of security, putting money away or making plans or whatever it is, to try to, make things work out here. But I am strongly feeling, like I said, like this is something that's really important to you, to have an equal partner to depend on, and you're not willing to give up on that, I should say. So good for you. Let's talk about this moon, though. What is this moon? The moon is major for Pisces. All right. The moon has to do sometimes with subconscious behavior. And here we have the Justice card. So you have two cards here. Both are major for Libra. Okay. So I am going to feel, I'm sorry, I am feeling that you're going to get a sense, or you're going to feel a sense of anything that was unfair to you in the past. I have marbles in my mouth right now. Let me rephrase that. Anything that you felt in the past that was unfair to you, or you felt like things were not balanced or level in your life, you're going to feel a sense of justice moving forward. You're going to feel like the wrongs had been set right. Okay. You're going to feel that finally things are looking like they're more fair to you, and that you have that sense of balance. Because remember, I was mentioning that before with this Temperance card. This is a card that represents bringing in balance. The Six of Pentacles has to do with that equality, that sense of balance between two people in terms of that give and take, right? Wanting to kind of bring the balance back in, right, with this Two of Pentacles, but you were having a hard time. You're going to feel like that sense of balance or that sense of justice is being brought back into your life, okay? Let's look at the Six of Wands here in reverse. Tell me about the Six of Wands in reverse for Gemini. I just had a card that flipped over. Here it is. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So the reason that possibly in the near future you don't feel that successful is because you feel like possibly you're worried about your finances. You may feel like things are not set or not very secure in terms of your financial status moving forward, and you feel like that's affecting your relationship or your home. You may feel like you're missing that sense of financial stability moving forward. But I'm getting the sense that possibly whatever occurred in the past that made you worried about that bad part is over. But it's still kind of carrying forward into the near future. Like you're still bringing that feeling of not having maybe financially enough, and that's making you nervous. And like I said, possibly with this Knight here, because Knights are not the most consistent energy, you're worried that your person is not going to follow through on, providing or making making arrangements or following through on the necessary steps to kind of plan ahead financially moving forward. That's what I'm getting with the Six of Wands. Let's talk about this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune, please, for Gemini. Wheel of Fortune for Gemini, please. The Wheel of Fortune for Gemini. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles here, yeah. So it's possible that somebody may be kind of giving you some kind of invitation or a message, or just kind of bring to you an idea about a new opportunity that may have to do with making money or investing money, or some kind of situation where it's like a brand new opportunity, right? But because this is a page, it's possible that this person seems like they're not acting on what they say. It's almost like, there's a lot of talk and no action in terms of how they're going to manage things or what they're going to do about the situation. Or this could even be you feeling like, you have this idea about a new way to make money, or possibly move forward financially, have a little bit more financial success, but you're not quite ready to kind of act on it yet. Like, you're kind of like, it's like in the idea phase, like you're not really ready to kind of embark on this new thing quite yet. But I feel like because you're not moving forward with this yet, that's what's making you feel like you're not really financially successful here with this Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, right? You feel like you're having a lack of feeling victorious, or a lack of feeling financially kind of successful. I want to know about this Nine of Wands. Tell me about the Nine of Wands here for Gemini, please. Tell me about the Nine of Wands for Gemini. Thank you. Okay, we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, something happened in the past for you, Gemini. Remember, I was saying earlier that there was definitely a sense of like you and your person, or possibly even a few people, not seeing eye to eye on a situation, not being able to cooperate or collaborate in order to move forward with a certain situation that may have had to do with a job opportunity or money or something, where there was like a project. And because of that, you were like, you know what, I may have to make this decision to just abandon this and move forward, right? With this Five of Cups, I'm strongly feeling like there was definitely a sense of sadness here about something that was lost, or somebody may have walked away from a situation that might have even been you. Maybe you decided, you know what, this scenario is not good for me. I don't want it anymore, and I'm out of here. I'm taking a new path for myself, okay? But when that happened, there was definitely a sense of like grief or sorrow for like something that ended here. Okay. Now remember, I was saying with this Nine of Wands, like you were very tired, and like you've been through the ringer with the situation here, but you weren't quite willing to give up. Like you were like, you know what? I believe in this sense of balance. I believe in equal partnership. I believe in reciprocity, and I'm not willing to give up on it, even though there was a missed opportunity here in love, or in a relationship. This, you feel very strongly about this. This is what I said to you earlier. Now, with this situation with the moon, I am feeling that, like I said, something may be not what it seems. Okay. So possibly, maybe this person was like moving toward you and like telling you right now in your current energy, oh, this is what I'm doing, with this money, or I have that money, or I've invested this, or we're going to use this money for, something for a future. And in the near future, you're going to feel like they're not making good on their promises, possibly, but maybe that's not exactly how it is, with the moon, because again, when the moon shows up, it's showing you that something is just not the way it seems. And here we have those Two of Pentacles again, so you have that twice. Okay, so there's definitely some kind of situation where you're going to have to make a decision, Gemini, okay, about how to balance two things that are going on here. Okay. And I feel like it has to do with your finances, whether it's two jobs, or a new opportunity and something currently that you're working on. But there's definitely going to be, you having difficulty maintaining that balance financially, or in terms of opportunities that are coming your way. You're going to have to choose. You're going to have to like pick one and put down the other thing in order to be able to kind of get that balance back that you're missing right now. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Gemini. Let's just get a card about Oh, one's already flipped over. Let's just get a card from Spirit moving forward for some advice for you, okay? Spirit, do you have any advice or messages for Gemini moving forward? Some angel answers, please. Okay. Ask for help from others. Okay, so what we're getting here is that if you're feeling maybe financially strapped or you're having difficulty, maybe paying bills, or possibly you're worried, and you don't feel successful or whatever it is moving forward, Spirit's letting you know that it's okay to kind of ask for help if you have friends or family that can assist you in some way. Spirit's letting you know that it's okay to do that. Okay. Can I have clarification for that, please, Spirit? Can I have clarification for that card? Okay, the Nine of Swords, yeah. It's showing me that you're going to be very worried. You're all up in your head about the situation, Geminis. You're a little stressed out. You may be like losing sleep or just feeling a lot of anxiety over the situation, whatever this might be. And, Spirit's letting you know, don't, ask for help when you need it. Don't, carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Um, and just be careful, because it's showing here, things may not be what they seem, and to not, miss the sign. Don't ignore the signs of the red flags, in terms of what's going on here. All right. So just kind of keep your eyes open. That's what I'm kind of feeling here. Okay, Geminis. So this is what I'm getting. I hope that this reading has helped you in some way. If so, please like, comment, share the video, or please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I hope that you continue to keep gratitude in your heart. I appreciate your support so much, guys. Thank you so much, and God bless.